While watching Local Weirdo's amazing video on the Primordials and their origins in Adventure Time, the primordial war theory mentioned in the video really interested me, and I decided to take a stab at what I think could have prompted and happened during said war. In Adventure Time, we learned that the Primordials were ancient, cosmic, and exceedingly powerful monsters and abominations that existed before time and the universe came into existence, with these creatures living in a chaotic cesspool. Notable members of these Leviathan-like monsters include Orgolorg, the magical adept Kokentepe, and presumably the Lich, given his knowledge of them as a whole. With my personal theory being that the echo of the Lich could have been what the Lich looked like in his primordial form. We know that most of the Primordials have either a complete disregard or absolute loathing of any life below them, causing severe death and chaos wherever they go, with most of them seemingly only being interested in causing destruction or gaining further power. During several moments within the series, we see and learn much about Gold, his place in the grand scheme of the multiverse, and his incredible power. We learn that Gold is the living embodiment of chaos and entropy, with the malevolent entity being one of the most powerful beings in the entire show. The mere presence of Gold can cause chaos and calamity wherever he goes, as seen when he was inadvertently summoned in OLL. Switching over to the Lich, when confronting Finn during his attempted swaying of Sweet Pea, the Lich refers to himself as the last scholar of Gold, a plot point that we never see any resolution for. Knowing the Lich's status as a primordial and Gold's massive status on the cosmic chain, we can assume that the other scholars of Gold B were also primordials and powerful cosmic beings. It could even be possible that potentially Orgolord could have been one of these scholars, since one of the shapes he carves in his ritual look very similar to the shapes that surround Gold's head. With what we know about the Primordials, Gold and his unaware scholars, and the Lich, my theory is that before the war began, the Lich and some other Primordials would learn about the existence of the immensely powerful Gold, and, seeing how insanely chaotic and destructive the entity was, they would begin to study and outright worship Gold, creating the Scholars of Gold. Seeing how powerful these scholars got after worshipping Gold B, although I doubt it was due to anything Gold B did itself, and possibly the group killing off other primordials in the entity's name, the unaligned primordials would come under the belief that Gold B could grant them further power, leading to these two factions waging war against each other for both power and continued survival, resulting in the Primordial War. At the end of this war, many primordials would be left dead, with the ones that survived either continuing their chaotic reign throughout the universe or ending up in the Citadel, with the Lich being the last of them to continue worshipping Gold